Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? Hope all is well. Guys, listen, this here video is a replacement video for the one that I deleted because I did do a little review on a continuation review on the video that MA did. And let me see if I can find the title of that one. Oh, it's about, what did it say? I had an okay time with Rex last night. Low energy. We still on that one. But it was so much vulgar language in that. Now listen, I'm not a stranger to that language. Let me tell you, when I was younger, rolling back, when I was in my backsliding days, some folks would have told you Sharon had a mouth like a sailor. Yeah, she could throw them daggone, those words. She can string them along. She could string them on along. But now in this new walk, I'm trying to do a little different new thing. So, and I don't know how many people who are my supporters, they may not want to hear, everybody don't want to hear that language, I know I kind of curbed my appetite for that language because I had gotten in my feelings because I had heard a thing so many years ago, and the thing I'm referring is I heard somebody say, well, the only reason black folk talk like that, talking about cursing and swearing and vulgar language, is that they don't have a vocabulary. I'm like, what? Wait, stop the presses. Wait a minute, that's not true. We have a lot of us have we have vocabulary for days, which doesn't all the time include cursive language. But sometimes it can get you, sometimes some people can get you to a point where, before you know it, you start out talking in a peaceful, calm kind of way. But then before you know it, if somebody done kind of, triggered you a little bit or plucked a nerve or, you need to go upside that head with some words to kind of like back them off of you. But that's the only reason why we got some words other than those words, guys. Believe me when I tell you. And we can string them together just as well as, all of this is bastard language anyway, but, we can string some words together, believe me, and none of it has to do with cursing. We can rip you from top to bottom, from side to side, with some straightforward words, minus those curse words, okay? So, but anyway, I just wanted to be mindful because MA was using a lot of words, cursive words in her, I mean, we've heard it before, nothing new. But I just wanted to, because there may be some people who haven't seen her video, and they may not want to take in all of those words. So, listen, words have meanings, and meanings, I'm just saying, guys, we don't want a whole bunch of spells coming our way unnecessarily, so is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So I just opted to go ahead and redo the video. I deleted the first one, but this is the replacement, okay? And it's just me. I was talking about on that deleted video. I was just talking about the fact that, she I mean, this girl got game for days, look like, and all of them is busted game. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not even game to advance her into a higher. It just every game that she throws out there, it reduces her. It doesn't lift her. It reduces her. And she act like she don't ever get that message. And I'm sure because she's not looking for that message. She is just looking to get whatever MA can get out of life. And she wants to get it quick, fast, and in a hurry. And she wants to get it with minimum struggle, you know? Like, she made comment about when she had taken her boo, supposedly it was supposed to be some kind of cultural thing that she wanted to introduce them to, but they ended up at an arcade, a kiddie arcade, looked like to me. I mean, some adults probably go there and unwind or whatever. I don't know. But it was funny because on my other video, I heard somebody had left a comment that they were at the Chuck E. Cheese. They were at the Chuck E. Cheese. But anyway, that's not my point, okay? It was just tickling to me. It was funny. It gave me a little chuckle, okay? But in that particular video, she was talking about, because she was upset because of the low energy that Rex had supposedly displayed or whatever have you. Well, if the man ain't happy, you said it yourself, Emma. If the man don't want to be there, the man probably is just going to display that in all type of ways, you know. I don't know, he probably done pulled him from his baby mama's, their functions. You know, he was probably having a glorious time over there, you know, and then here you come on, are you coming or not? I mean, I don't know if she said this or not, but I can just imagine, are you gonna come or what you gonna do? She act like she ain't so pressed about when the man is not in that place. But somebody said that the man never showed up. I don't know. Somebody said that that was that video she showed was some kind of previous thing that happened. I don't know, because you know, they got game all over the place. Like I say, ain't nothing to lift her up. It's always something that's gonna decline her in some way, shape, form, or fashion. It's like, girl, get yourself a clue. And it was so weird though, and I'm leaning on that comment only because I want to figure out, because MA said, if you have watched the video, you know what I'm about to say. MA said that, okay, she was having low energy. The highlight of her evening was people commenting on her makeup and the way she had put her outfit together, the way she had looked, her attire. And I'm like, Lord, if this ain't daggone just vain, just insecurity, just, you know, why is that got to be the thing that lifts you up or makes your day? So, I mean, yeah, it's nothing wrong with somebody giving you a compliment, but it was the highlight of her day when somebody was telling her how her makeup looked or how her attire looked. I mean, that sounded like some daggone, it's some desperation, girl, but let me go on this before I move, because sometimes my mind be racing a mile a minute. I mean, it just be going. I want to say this, I want to say that, and I want to get it all in there at one time, and everything comes out sounding kind of quacky. But she said in that video, she said she had met this man, I guess, who had sent her a picture of his house, a 5-bedroom house at that, you know. But then she turned around and said, now I'm thinking she met the guy that evening. But then it sounded like she was saying, okay, no, she had been met this man. She had met this man, and they was in cahoots. They was on the phone 2, 3 times in a day sometimes, And they was in cahoots over the phone, and he showed her a picture. He's all into her, and this, that, and made this man wants to be just like the last man, honey. All he wanted to do is use and abuse. All he wanted to do is use and abuse. Don't you get tired of not seeing that. You call yourself, when you think you fooling them, they just might be fooling. Ain't that what Ray Parker did? When you think you fooling them, they just might be fooling you. You girl you old enough to remember a little bit of this thing on stuff, this little music that has messages behind them. I ain't talking about the stuff of today. I'm talking about the stuff of yesterday, where they had messages. Because that was listen, when you think you fooling somebody, you got to watch out. Because you don't know what kind of cards they holding and what kind of stuff they going to be spreading on the table. But you think you got to horse it by the tail, girl, and you swinging it around. And before you know it, that ponytail in your head and in your hand is going to go flopping to the ground, honey. Why must everything, M.A., with you? Why do it always have to, and this is why you probably talk about going to the doctor, because you don't know what's going on. Was Rex even there? Was that an old video? An old clip from an old video? That ain't none of my business, not really, I don't care. But I'm just wondering, how is it that if you there at this at this kitty place with Rex, and now all of a sudden you got some man on the hook who got a 5-bedroom house on the lake, and y'all been in cahoots for days, and you say you even show Rex a picture. Really now? What's the implication of that one, I wonder? I guess we'll wait and see. We have to stay tuned, as you say. I guess the daggone stuff gonna come out in the wash or the rinse or whatever How is it that you can't get yourself right to try to do what you need to do to get yourself on the right path? You just keep all this, this is plan A here, and if this don't work, we're going to B. Girl, you can get from A to Z and still everything will be busted, rusted, and thoroughly disgusted. Because everything you seem to do, if it ain't, doing something in a way that you can uplift yourself, you doing everything in a way it's just going to make you decline and just make you look away, baby. That's all I'm saying. It's going to make you look away because you're not trying to elevate at all. And you thinking you're doing stuff and you're saying these things, you're aggravating women. Some women is tired of seeing other women just low-rating themselves. I mean, this is why some men think that they can do to some women, because they figure in their some men, not all men. Listen, it's some men with some high, they got that crown on, and they thinking with the upper head. They ain't just thinking with the lower one, okay? But you got to understand, there are men out here who are thinking, yeah, this must be how women is. They like that. Because that's what the woman they run into. And that's their fault, because they need to be looking in some other different kind of, and that comes from thinking with that lower head. They need to be looking for their queen in a different type of manner, maybe in a different type of environment. Because, listen, what do you think you're going to get when you always in that dark basement? What do you think you're going to get? No light, nowhere to be found. What you think you're going to get, Mr. or Miss? What do you think you're going to find there? In the darkness, what do you think you're going to find? You're not going to see a crown. All you're going to see is those frowns and people plotting and scheming and trying to get a hold of whatever they can get with the very minimum ease that they have to go through to get it. Because, see, I believe she talking about she about to show somebody something and it's going to be this, that, and that. Girl, you plotting again. You don't never learn. I don't care how many times you go to plotting, and with each failed plot, you will go from that failed plot to another failed plot, to another failed plot. How many failed plots do you have to run through before you have seen the writing on the wall that, oh, none of this is working? Go get a job, a real one, and stick to it for more than 1 week or 3 weeks. I don't know if you ever did anything for 3 weeks, but we just gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay? But just go and do something with your life, girl. Because all these daggone dead-end plots ain't got you nowhere in 52 years. And if you can't see that, you are blinder than some people who have vision impaired. You just don't want to see it. You just keeping on hoping that sooner or later one of them failed plots is going to bust your life wide open to the point where you're going to be lifted up and everything at your disposal is going to be what you know. No, girl. Girl, no. 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 I read it somewhere. Faith without work is what? Is dead. And you ain't got no faith and you ain't done no work. And so what do you think you're going to accomplish in this life? I'm just trying to find out. I have questions. I'm trying to find out what the heck are you going to do with your life. Because it seems like to me you're going from bad to worse, from one extreme to the other. From one extreme to the other. What the heck? But anyway, y'all go and check out the video if y'all want to. It's that low energy stuff, and I just had to redo it. I deleted it. I got upset about having to, but that language, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to subject anybody to all of this stuff. Because it was, I mean, every time I heard it, I wanted to. And like I said, don't get me wrong. This tongue know how to string them words together, and God knows it has in the past. But I don't know how many people out there who, just like me, you want something better to enter into your, psyche. You don't want all of that. Like I say, y'all, some people don't understand words. They can be spellbinding. I'll say that. They can be spellbinding. So we don't want to do all of that to people. We just. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to go ahead on and get up out of here, guys. Thank y'all so very much for watching. I will see you in my next video, okay? But before I go, let me say, listen, subscribe to Sharinabelli if you haven't already done so. Thank you, all the new subbies. I see you, I see you, I see you. And I say thank you, thank you, thank you. And listen, guys, I want you to love yourself. Love yourself. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Love yourself. Love someone else. Tell yourself you love yourself. Tell someone else you love them. I love you and I mean it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. Why do you say, Sharinabelli, you don't even know me. Why? Don't need to know you. Almighty says, we got to do it. We got to do it. It's all about being obedient, okay? Love you and I mean it. So y'all, love yourself, love yourself, love yourself, okay? Love someone else. Love someone else. Tell them you love them, okay? Nothing wrong with that, guys. Nothing. So I'm going to get on up out of here say it. Until the next time I see you or you see me or however this thing is supposed to be. I'm going to get on up out of here, guys. I'm a mosey on up out of here. I will see you guys on the next video. Thank y'all so very much for watching. I appreciate you one and all. Take care, everybody.